Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. Joey Moss with Bad Boy Gaming, and we are running Bloodthirsty Vampires. This is the most fun I've had with any of the decks I've made so far in Core Set 2020, by far, and the most wins. I just continuously win with this build. It's a really good, fun build. The combination of both. If you're going to build any deck, I would recommend or suggest you go and build this deck. What all is Bloody Vamps? Bloodthirsty. Well, basically, it's any other standard deck that's running vampires. But we're not running a Danto Vanguard, if you noticed. And it seems like everyone and their mom's running a Danto Vanguard. And I just think I would beat their deck with my deck when they're running Vanguard. I'm just saying. And we did go up against another vampire deck, and we actually smashed that one too. Not smashed it. It was a good battle. It was a good battle. Very good battle. But this build, let's go over it. We got 4 Legions landing, which probably is going to go in any vampire build you're going to make in standard right now. It's a great utility card. Once you can start pumping out your 1/1 vampires with lifelink, that's pretty sweet. And you get additional land, it helps ramp up. 3 Knight of the Ebon Legion, and with good reason for 3 of these. I don't know if anyone else has noticed, but when I run 3 copies of one card that I really, really want to like show up a lot, I get it more often than if I ran a playset of it. I don't know what it is about it, but it just happens that way. And I've noticed when I was running 4 copies of Knight of the Ebon Legion, I was not getting as many Knight of the Ebon Legions as I'd like. So I cut it down to 3, and we're getting more draws on it. I don't know. Don't ask questions. That's just the way Arena works. It's kind of weird, but 3 copies. And this thing is huge, very impactful in the late game. This thing will definitely like devastate your opponent, catch him off guard. All types of stuff, and he gets big and out of control quick if he's not dealt with. Yeah, he's nasty. 3 copies though. 4 Vampire of the Dire Moon, Death Touch and Lifelink. I had to include this. I love that she has Death Touch. I love that she has Lifelink, especially in this build because we are running Bloodthirsty Aerialist, which I believe if you are playing vampires in standard and you are not running Bloodthirsty Aerialist, you are doing it wrong. You are running vampires wrong. That is my opinion. And this video will show you why. Give an example of why that is wrong of you. 2 Dusk Legion Zealot. Only 2. I just didn't have enough room to really include any more. If I would have included 4, I would have rather have thrown in 2 Adanto's Vanguards and 2 of these, but no. It's just great for card draw. That's really about it. And also there's some fun little combo tricks with Bishop of Rebirth. We also have 4 copies of Legion Lieutenant. I mean, you're running vampires, you might as well get the Vampire Lord out there while you're at it. He's only a 2-drop, deuce, and he really comes in handy. And yeah, he pumps up your vampires. What more do you want to say? This card, I think, is the best, other than Sorin, is the best vampire card printed in a very long time. And I know Knight of the Ebon Legion is great as well. Knight is very good, but for at least let's go uncommon wise. Give me that. Bloodthirsty Aerialist. Yes, I'm saying this is better than a Danto Vanguard. I don't care what you say. You can argue me all you want. This vampire is disgusting. Got flying, and it's like in a Johnny's Pride Mate in the sky on a 2/3 body. This thing is seriously stupid good. I love the artwork on it. Don't even matter. She is nasty. If you're running vampires, you got to be running this. That's what I'm saying. This thing gets out of control really quick. Then we got 4 copies. That's right, 4 copies of Sorin Imperious Bloodlord. For this deck to work correctly, you need 4 copies of it because we're going to try to utilize as much as we can his -3. You may put a vampire creature card from your hand on the battlefield. More times than not, we are able to play a large vampire turn 3, and it really devastates the board for sure. But also the +1 ability on this, you get one of your creatures get the +1/+1 counter and Death Touch and Lifelink. That is very impactful. That wins games alone. And the other +1, you can sacrifice a vamp, which is pretty cool as well, and then deal 3 damage, gain 3 life. Pretty cool. 3 Mortifies, because if you're running Orzhov, you're definitely going to be running Mortify. I don't know why you would not run this card, especially with enchantments being the way they are nowadays in Standard. There's some pretty devastating ones you want to get rid of. Plus versatility, get rid of a creature as well. Well, one or the other. Icon of Ancestry, great if you're running Tribal in Standard. If you're not running Icon of Ancestry, you are doing it wrong, my friends. Creatures you control of the chosen type get +1/+1. It's great, but also mid to late game, what does it do? For 3, tap it, look at the top 3 cards of your library. You may reveal a creature card of the chosen type from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest in the bottom of your library in a random order. That is very huge. Very huge. We use words like huge, big, powerful. That's right. Those are the 3 key words of Bad Boy Gaming. But Icon of Ancestry is it's almost it's a necessity almost. Plus, we're already running 4 copies of Legion Lieutenant to give us the +1/+1s, and you got Icon of Ancestry out there. It just makes it that much more easier for you to have like a banner effect on your creatures. Really, really cool. Bishop of Rebirth. I think this is the most underrated vampire in Standard right now. Especially with the combination of the Sorin and the Bishop. You get this out early, whatever the case may be. This thing is stupid hard to, not stupid hard to get rid of. It's easy to get rid of. But it really pays for itself really quick. Being able to bring back any creature with converted mana cost 3 or less from the graveyard to the battlefield is phenomenal. Phenomenal. You're going to see just how phenomenal. I'm only running 1 copy of it, though. But when this thing does hit, it does hit, and it is powerful. I think it's the most underrated vampire in these new standard vampire builds. I didn't see anyone else running a Bishop of Rebirth, and I don't know what the heck they're thinking. They should be running it. Champion of Dusk. Yes, everyone's running a Champion of Dusk. I'm no stranger as well. It's a 5-drop, but you can easily cheat this thing in with your Sorin turn 3. And the card draw is great. Usually by then you already have 2 vampires out. Plus this, it's a 3 card draw on turn 3. You can't beat that. And you got a 4/4 on the battlefield. Really, really cool. Champion of Dusk is great. We're running 3 copies. 1 Vona, Butcher of Magan. If you don't go out of your way if you don't have this card. I did it kind of more for the memes, you know. But it's a cool payoff because we are gaining life in this build. Pay 7 life, destroy target non-land permanent. That's pretty big. And it's got Vigilance and Lifelink. It's a really, really cool card. But, yeah, if you don't have this card, don't go out of your way to get it. Don't worry about it. The Haunt of Hightower. Another Mimi card. You know, the Haunt of Hightower is a 6-drop flying lifelink. But once you get past that initial... If you can get this thing out, especially if it hits as a 4/4, like say you got one of your banner effects out, your +1/+1, your Lieutenant, or your Icon of Ancestry, it's going to be much more difficult to get rid of this thing. So definitely you're hoping to protect it if you do get it out. On turn 3, it just gets out of control. But we're not going crazy and running more than 1 copy. It's just for fun. But man, I'm telling you, this deck, it seems to be very competitive. It can definitely take out other decks, man. With ease. I'd say I played about 15 matches with this deck, and I believe I won 13. That's a normal play, not in tournament or anything like that, but that's pretty good regardless. Winning 13 of 15, that's a really high win ratio just for the messing around and play event. We got 7 plains, 9 swamps, 4 Godless Shrines, 4 Slated Chapels. I'm just doing best of 1. There is a sideboard, but I mean, really, I don't care to go over it too much. I mean, if you're up against mono red, run this, an extra Mortify, some Despark against bigger threats, some cast downs, some Arguel's Bloodfast for more card draw, Ixalan's Binding to deal with junk, and Settle the Wreckage, ×2. Don't even really need it. But that is the entirety of it. Let me know your guys' thoughts on this one. This is the best synergy I have come across. Period. Bar none. Of course, you could take out Vona and throw another Bishop in there. It'd probably make the deck a little bit better. But then again, Vona does come in handy if you got to take out something large. All right, guys, there is the deck. Leave a like or not, I don't care. It makes no difference. Let's get on with the show. Some sweet gameplay. I hope you enjoy. Yes, please, may I have another? Give me a hand like this every time. And we're up against mono red. That's well, if it is mono red, that's pretty sweet. We should be able to soar against him. No pun intended. Aww. No pun intended. Oh, another Sorin. Yikes. Alright, might as well flop him while we can. Cannot attack just yet. We'll go Champion of Dusk next turn. I'm sure he wants to take out Lieutenant right now. Usually everyone does. Dreadhorde is something to be feared, for sure. we'll go champion. We had to. We had to. It looks like it was well worth it too because of Icon. Say no to that angel. Did he do that just to... Really? You're just going to waste that? I guess to give... to make his knight stronger, I guess. He put it on that, though. Okay. I don't know what's going on here. I would have given it to my knight, personally. Yep. Okay, that makes sense. There it is, Bob. Alright. Who's the Aerialist? Well, this will put him out of range again. And with that, I mean, I could even sack this right now to take out... Oh, it's only 3 damage. Never mind. It couldn't hurt anything yet. Ah, rubbish. Well, we can always make it bigger. We'll make Knight bigger.
Is but a taste of my power.
And no attack. Redeemed. Amazing. He's all tapped out, though, which is beautiful. Rebirth doesn't really do what we want just yet. Let's get out this.
I bestow.
Let's apply pressure. Alright, nice. And we get another +1/+1 on that. 6, 6, 5, 6, 6, 7. Nasty. Oof. Good matchup. I tell you what, you get one of these kind of hands dealt to you. You get like a million of these hands dealt to you. But we're gonna keep it. I like that we got Vona and Sorin here, just kind of hanging out. But not recommended again. I've never seen these many hands dealt with, just swamps. I mean, we're only running 9 to 7. 9 swamps to 7 plains, and then 2 play sets of both of the duels. So I mean, I don't know what's going on there. Against a whole lot of stuff going on here. This guy's running quite a few colors. Glad we got our 3. We can get Vona out relatively early. He's going Incubation Druid. The old Incubation Druid. Mr. Dusk Legion Zealot graces us with his presence. Another slump. All right. Now, if he does, if a +1/+1 counter does come down on this somehow, oof, yikes. Oof, this could be out of control here. We're gonna try it. Honestly, I don't feel that was the best way to go. Ah, he just destroys our Vona. Oh, it was all for nothing. Right, maybe that incubate. Well, no. Don't want to matter much. Sacking out incubation. Just getting a 3-drop. I see. Thrashing Brontodon. What do you even want that for? Nobody knows. Another Sorin. You don't see, Bob.
I bestow a mighty curse.
Alice Mort. I mean, this is probably his win con, so let's just get rid of Prime Speaker altogether. Death Touch Lifelink. Go ahead. Block with your Thrashing Bronodon. You have nothing left. Watch he drops another Prime. Lana War. Alright. Deal with that. Awesome sauce. Yikes. Kind of a rough spot. Alright, we'll just drop this. Because it's all we can do. So, and then next turn, Sorin into the Haunt. But we can hard cast the Haunt next turn anyway. Aerialist is gone. Oof. Lots of removal, my friend. I mean, we could. Let's just drop him. Let's hard cast him. Whatever. Oh, that is brutal. Not like he's gonna need to discard anything anyway, but this thing's just gonna get out of control. When's the last time you've seen a Haunt of Hightower in action, huh? Oof, tons of removal. Lots of removal there. Decent curve though. 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drop, 4. Not the best starting hand though. Oh cool, if we can verse up against another vampire deck, that would be exciting. Hestrupier. 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 Let's get Tusk out. Get that card draw. Another Mortify. Pretty legit. No attacks. We're going to be needing you. No Sorin. And huge play right here. Get to his desk. See, most vampire builds are very similar, as you can see. Ooh, we got our Sorin, though. That is cool. Let's actually play him. Don't want to lose him yet, though. Put that Bishop... We got 2 Mortifies. We'll be alright. Boom! Right for the Bishop, baby. No attacks. Next turn, definitely. We can mortify his probably Death Touch, dude, honestly. Feast. Brutal. I shall put it on... Well, there's nothing in the bin yet. But if we can get this thing bigger and bigger, I mean, that's great. I hate to do this, but we really got to take this guy out. Just because he has Death Touch. You have to block with, like, everything. Didn't think so. Alright, 23. Hopefully didn't get a big drop. We do got our Legion. We got our Mortify. So next time we can do both of these. Hopefully drops, like, a Legion Lieutenant or something. And we can shut him down. Oh, no. Needed that, buddy. Okay, great card. Very similar build. Almost identical minus a disfigure. That does hurt. This is true. Drops another Sorin. We'll pay the 2 life. Really, there's nothing here that I want to take out. As long as I said vigilance too, huh? You'd have to triple block. Okay, good. We just take that out. Now he can keep dropping these life linkers, so that could be a problem. And Knight of Ebon's ended like it's risky now. It's in the danger zone, you know. I think Bishop of Rebirth really is what's gonna win this for us. Ooh, he got this Sorin. Too bad it doesn't take out Planeswalkers. We can destroy his icon though, which I'll probably do. Ooh, 3 damage. Oh no, we needed that, buddy. We needed that. But when we attack, it'll all work out for us. Alright, let's just mortify this over here. Oh, oh, whoops, I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting, baby. Okay. Let's see if we plus this up. This is really what's going to win us the game, though. Is this guy.
He's but a taste of my power.
Bishop of Rebirth is so nasty, and that's why. Because he just keeps... You keep bringing stuff back every turn you attack with him. Alright, we finally got rid of his Sorin. That's good. After one whole long turn. I mean, really, so long as he doesn't have a Mortify, we're looking pretty good. But that Icon of Ancestry is really kicking my butt. Oof, got a flyer. Not good. Another Sorin. Really? How many Sorins do we need? I guess we could sack our Legion Lieutenant here. And deal damage to Sky Marcher. Then we can swing in. Get Legion back out. I hate the fact that he's got his he's got this out and this. He has 2 huge advantages to us right now. Oh, it's brutal. That is brutal. He keeps tutoring up more cards, and we can't do that. Rubbish. Not enough, buddy. I can just keep sacking my Legion though. that back. Ooh, he finally realized what's good for him. Yikes. We have lost our bishop, which was our main winner. One, okay. Maybe I should have held on to my bishop a little harder, huh? Perhaps. Knight of Ebon. Pretty good, though.
I bestow a mighty curse.
I'd love to bring him back right now. I gotta get this at least above 3. I could always use Sorin just to sack. Man, where is my icon at? This is hurting. We only have 2 of them in the deck, but still. I'm really missing my my Bishop of Rebirth right now. I'll tell you that. Probably could have played that. I should have played that differently. I really should have held on to him. Not a land. It's not a land. Well, we shall sack. I'll sack this dude.
Blood is the life.
Goodbye, Lieutenant. You cannot pump. Double block. No. It's hurting. That's big, though. Oosh! That splashes +1s on these 2. Love it. Sorin's got 10. That's nutty. Man, I really am missing my Bishop of Rebirth right now. And his Icon of Ancestry is really putting in work. Ooh, you got that. That's pretty big. You can hit that all you want, brother. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. This is going to win the game for us, is the Bloodthirst right there.
My bloodline flows through you.
For sure. These Ebons, man, really doing some nasty stuff here. You can take him out. That is fine, brother. You can pump him so many times, too. But if he attacks, he's going to lose, though. He really shouldn't do that. Sorin's gone. You can get a chump blocker out. I would love to get one Icon of Ancestry right now. Yeesh. Huh. Ask you shall receive, my friends. Alright, we definitely, we gotta play Sorin here.
Depart in his drop immediately, or you will taste my blade.
Yeah, you can't take us out. You can double block on one of my guys, one of my knights. But man, Bloodthirsty Aerialist is really just putting in work. Be a 7-8. Eesh. Oof. That bishop, as you see, bishop is strong. If your opponent can't remove the bishop, man, he's amazing. Okay, that's what I thought he was gonna do. That was a really good move on his part. Well, I mean, that was the best move he could have made. Those knights get out of control. Jeez. They really, really do. Alright. It looks like, well, we can just fly over. Yeah, we can just fly over and end it. But he will get to my Sorin, for sure. So I think the one card a lot of people are undervaluing, definitely, is Bishop of Rebirth in these vampire builds. That was a great game. Good game, man. Good game. That was one of the better ones I had in a while. Good game.